There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 3. It is Foggy versus FoCuS. The bracket for them looks like this. They face each other, of course, and then they have to play against the winner of Lawlight and Lucifer. That, like, those 4 players in one part of the grid is quite stacked. If we see that there's like Cini, Fast in one part of the grid, So-In and Sog, TBC, Xiao KK. You know, every 4-player group has kind of a weak spot. Not this one. Maybe it's Foggy because he has to play on Netty's servers, but he reached finals already. Playing against Korea and China on Netties. So here we are. Ukraine versus South Korea. FoCuS, man. He's flying a little under the radar, I feel. Not too many big results in 1.30 so far. Foggy has a great matchup versus Orc, but of course that was all 1.29. So the win statistics doesn't say that much here. So let's go on Last Refuge.
All right, you were mentioning here, FoCuS perhaps not the most dazzling so far, but he has had good results in WGL in the round of 16. He defeated Lawlight, for example, with 2-1. And I guess it makes sense that FoCuS isn't the one, you know, pushing Orc to the limit and discovering what's possible and what's new. FoCuS never really been the most experimental player, so he is going with a standard here as well. Blade Master, Grunts, so far so standard. And yeah, this is once again the keeper, the hero of the patch. Foggy had always been really strong against Orc. Even with Demon Hunter standard play, was refining timings there as well, was the best in the world by far at going for those tier 2 cancels. Even introduced the Naga into the meta if he had a good early game, would try to end the game early with that. It was really interesting to see. But he is all on that new meta keeper train at the moment.
Claws of attack, nice damage boost here for him, 25%, as it oftentimes is with an intelligence hero right from the start. So last hitting a little easier, creeping a little faster. FoCuS doesn't want to give him any time at all. Goes, oh no, he's just stealing the High Priest with a -2 agility. Does that work out? Looks like it because Foggy's going for the Murlocs.
Yeah, not taking too much damage here either. It's all piercing. And yeah, he doesn't want to take too much damage because he doesn't have a shop. Because he went for 2 borrow tech, but without a shop. Where are the grunts though? There's one in the main.
Close last hit here by Foggy, giving him level 2. FoCuS was just a tiny bit too late. And it's this very sneaky Huntress Hall building position on the cliff here. So it's gonna be Huntress. Entangle prevents the damage from this Moonwell. Will it be enough? Yes, it is. Great early for Foggy.
Oh, and he cancels the replenishment.
Wow.
The Windwalk was a little bit too late. That was a pretty big mistake by FoCuS. It was just a split second, but it makes such a big difference now.
He still has mana for another Windwalk, but Foggy is fast enough with his fingers to dispel this. So at the moment, there's no mana anymore, but an Entangle. So how about the damage? Oh, he goes for the Moonwells for even more mana for another Entangle. He can reach. There we go.
Here's another one. He can just follow. The Blade Master's dead.
Yeah. Wow. That was the best early game imaginable.
That replenishment, man. Oh, that hurts. And very smart Wisp detonate as well. But yeah, FoCuS, couple of mistakes, especially that Wisp play. It's very predictable that you get detonated, and then he didn't know where the Keeper was.
Yeah.
And you just need to get entangled a couple of times, and guess what? Foggy's got an Expo coming up.
Yep.
And when the enemy hero's dead, that's pretty good for the Expo to come through.
It's correct, and buy some time for Huntress as well, which can dominate the late early game quite a bit. Circle of Nobility. What a great inventory for Foggy this is as well. FoCuS close to tier 2. Starting to creep now, finally. He got a little bit of experience, but not really too much. We have almost a level 3 keeper.
And we all know what that means. Really scary.
We don't really know if it's Treants or Entangle, so do we know?
Pretty sure it's Entangle. I mean, Treants can be good if you're going for harassment, maybe going for the peons or whatever, but level 2 Entangle.
It's good against Raiders.
Real good.
He's teching and building a second engine of war.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. Double beastery for FoCuS. Is this then an all-in Raider attack or maybe even all-in Wyvern attack? There's not much anti-air for Foggy.
Pretty sure it's going to be Wind Riders. And I think this is what the second Ancient of War is for. To be able to go into mass archers if you have to.
Yeah. It's nice defense for the expansion as well. So either he's just playing it a little safer or making him more flexible.
Oh, can he cancel one of these bestiaries? In this situation, by the way, Treant's level 2 will be pretty nice. And it is Treant's level 2.
Okay, he's going for it. Oh, nice block by FoCuS. But he can... Yeah, it's Wyvern here.
If he had killed this burrow before the bestiaries, he could have made no Wind Riders.
It's still good, though. He can't go into this critical mass of Wyvern now. He can go up to 3 max. And if he kills this one, then production is shut down completely.
He has more Treants.
Oh my god.
Oh, is he gonna get... The archers, though, can't fire anymore. They were getting attacked by the Blade Master. We have Reveal as well.
But less damage.
Him. Oh, the archers can fire again. This must be the kill on the burrow. He's gonna be stuck on 2 Wind Riders forever.
He's also losing so many peons. This keeper is just sick. Now the Wyvern are out, so he can defend. But man, how many peons did he lose?
Oh
like
my
5?
god. We have 9 Treants in the main.
Oh my god.
Okay, they're starting to fall.
But he can just TP out.
I didn't see that possibility of the Treant attack into the main, but yeah, so strong. Where are the grunts, by the way? What the...
Yeah, it's a shop, kind of. Foggy is losing a little, though. More Huntress falling. No mana anymore, so he's kind of overstaying his welcome, cutting off reinforcements to a degree.
Shouldn't he
Alchemist
out of there?
Oh, Acid Bomb, he's so
can...
greedy. Ha, he's so greedy. And like one burrow kill, one grunt kill here. He's losing a lot as well.
Keeper has another entangle in just a couple of seconds.
Yep,
This grunt is almost gonna tick out. Oh, and he's got the next entangle is gonna kill the next grunt.
Oh, he's going for the Wyvern. One Wyvern dead.
Oh my god. Foggy, you god.
Ah, this is so hard to watch. I mean, the Blade Master is leveling as well. He's up to 4. But that was a lot of experience for FoCuS. But the Expo is up. The Expo is running. And this is the army of FoCuS. It's 2 grunts. One is hurt. A Wyvern and another grunt. Like...
Yeah, FoCuS in all sorts of trouble. He's still supply low.
Oh, I like that he's going for the burrows here. For the production buildings here. But with Entangle, you know, hard to do. And another grunt falls. Most likely. Acid Bomb!
Yep, he's dead. Whoa! Foggy with quite the performance here.
Reveal.
Oh, the Blade Master may fall as well.
There's another
One more
entangle.
entangle. But it's only level 1.
Oh,
Nah,
long
he's gonna
range.
be fine.
Acid Bomb. Needed more hits afterwards.
He's okay.
FoCuS can produce now.
Coming back in though. Okay.
So greedy. But there's the stuff. No entangle, but maybe he can shoot a bird out of his hand. Not in. Oh, yeah. Cancels the healing. Nice. So what can the Wyvern do? They delayed the hippo production for quite a bit. But now what? FoCuS suffered so hard. He's up against an expansion. The Keeper is level 3, close to 4. And he has hippos out.
A town is under siege.
FoCuS doesn't even have a second hero, man. This is that's what this game is like.
It's true.
It's looking very desperate. Honestly, I don't know what he can do.
It's very, very hard to out macro Foggy. He's so good at that. Oh, Blade Master comes in and prevents level 4 and gets the item. Robe of the Magi, well done. Entangle, Acid Bomb. Right clicks, almost no mana. Can he reach? No, no mana for another Entangle.
All right, that was a very nice steal, but he's gonna need a bunch of these.
Bad Riders now. Against the Hippos. He's killing a lot of Wisps.
Okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Close to level 5 Blade Master. Reveal. Another Entangle is coming. Where's the Acid Bomb? Not coming.
Foggy's going tier 3.
Liquid Fire Bats.
And then Spear's also really good.
Yeah.
He's gonna need something special.
But he got level 4 now. Level 2 Entangle. And Chemical Rage. So damage intensifies.
Still no second hero. Still only the Blade Master.
FoCuS is playing this a little
Player's forces are
Garg-esque.
This reminded me of Spaten. Just Blade Master and Air Harass.
Yeah, or Helsing back in the day.
Oh, goddamn. That guy has been gone for a while now.
True. So, how can he hold on the trade or keep up the trades? Well, with the expansion, maybe he can. Against his Bad Riders. He's not gonna get experience from the Bad Rider explosions, of course. So many Wisps are falling the entire time. Would love to see an armor upgrade on the Hippos.
Yeah.
He's
You
coming.
need 2 to survive a Bad Rider.
Double kill
Is
again.
under siege.
He's getting kind of close-ish to 6 and then... I don't know.
Nice splitting of the Hippos right there. Against the first bet, but the second one is gonna do a lot of damage. Blade in trouble again, but with the invul, he certainly should be fine. Oh, nice. Even sidestepping the keeper here.
Yeah.
He went for Windwalk level 3 here for super max move speed.
And FoCuS on tier 3. What can he do with it? He needs another burrow. He's not building it yet. Little mistake by FoCuS. Lots of archers now. But he stopped the progress of the heroes of Foggy. He got rid of a lot of hippos. He forced many wisps, wisp rebuys. Actually, where are the lumber wisps? Are there still lumber wisps somewhere?
Not really.
No. Look at the lumber. It's not moving. He said 0 lumber wisps.
He's making more though, and now it's gonna be a counter attack into the orc main, but not the most damage, honestly.
A
Dude,
player's
FoCuS is staying in
forces
this game
are
so
under
well.
Yeah. No liquid fire yet, but he's getting rid of moonwells with the increased siege damage from Bad Riders. Liquid fire is coming. The only way for FoCuS to deal with this liquid fire bats.
And yeah, he's gonna force a TP home here pretty soon. I don't think Foggy wants to lose the main. There it is.
That's one way to get rid of gold. 2 moonwells and a town portal.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very good. Liquid fire takes forever. But
Well,
then you
that's
can't
true.
repair against it.
I didn't even know that. It really does. Well, bats connecting. Killing, well, 1 with every blow. Blade Master is basically level 6 now.
Blade Storm is quite a good ulti versus buildings and expansions and stuff.
A player's forces are under attack.
1 more kill and he got level 6. But he calls GG.
Alright, he tried his best there to stay in the game. He needs to lame a little bit more, set up an expansion, and then maybe he can mass as well. But yeah, that was...
This early game, man. That early game was so sick.
And also in the defense, you know, when Foggy was hitting him on tier 2, why were there no grunts there? There were all, I don't know, in the middle of the map.
They were at the shop, waiting for whatever.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. I saw that some of them were, I think 2 of the 3 were hurt. But why wasn't he healing them? He had healed selves. That was very strange.
Foggy 1, FoCuS 0. Match point for the Night Elf now, but map choice for FoCuS. And I think it's AI, if I listen to it correctly.
Used to be a pretty decent Night Elf map, actually. Not too bad anyways.
I don't know. With the Keeper, as we said, he can creep very well. Game is up. Invite is there. Terranas. Wait, that's Foggy's loser's choice map.
Terra's, of course, really good for stacking up the blade. So you're sure it's not FoCuS's choice?
Yes. Shoutan says AITS LR, choose a loser map, Foggy. Foggy says TS.
But I mean, FoCuS can just choose TS as well if he wants to, right? If he loses. Which he did.
They did before. Like before the game started.
Yeah, but it's still loser's choice. I mean, you can't take the loser's choice away from the guy because the other one said something else. Maybe there's some
FoCuS said it
some
before.
stuff lost in translation.
Maybe. Or did Foggy give up?
No.
All right.
No.
Kind
that
of
would
weird.
be pretty silly. All right, here we go. Second map. Terrana Stand. A map that I think Foggy feels very comfortable on. Whenever he can go Mercenaries, early level 3, expansion, I feel like that's where he really blossoms. And this is one of the maps to do it on. Against Orc, though, can be difficult. Honestly, that Expo was so early, it should have been able to be getting stopped by the blade, but obviously you can't do that if you're dead. So hopefully FoCuS this time is going to take better care of his first hero.
All right. Here are your players once again. I think these resources are wrong.
Oh, I think FoCuS is going for this super fast Blade Master Harass. That can work so well. Oh, that could be a 6 start for him. Yeah, he's skipping the barracks. Yeah, he's going to go for an early shop. Going to head on over with a scroll of speed and is going to try to steal a lot of these last hits. And oftentimes the Night Elves here will go for Treants first. So they don't even have control against the Blade Master. I like this choice here by FoCuS of this map, just because of this opening.
Do you need a speed scroll?
Not too sure with the intricacies of the... He's not making a shop, though. He's not going speed scroll. Is this Farseer super fast tech? That's Blade Master, right? Yeah, this is too good of a Blade Master map.
Kind of weird.
But, yeah. If he goes Harass now, and it actually is Entangle, he's going to get Entangled 3 times, then he has 100 HP, and then he has to leave again. I really would have liked that early shop. Early shop, salves, maybe even clarity. But he wants to stack up here as quickly as he can. As it seems, because you can creep the green caps even without healing in the middle. And you can go for some claws there, if you're lucky enough. Hero for Foggy, of course. The Keeper of the Grove.
Yes. And fast tech. As fast as it gets, no barracks, no shop, only a hero. Well, in theory, you can tech without a hero and then it's even faster, but you know what I mean. Lightning Shield, not in a great position. He is killing his own Wisp.
Oh my god, Foggy!
And there's no repair.
Keeper, I think, because he wanted to go... Does he need repair? Foggy, could you please bring some Wisps from the main? And he's going Treants again. Imagine if there was a Blade Master here now.
Yeah.
with no entangle to deal with him.
Gets away with the black eye as it seems. FoCuS is moving over, but creeping.
Player's forces are under attack.
Creeping, no aggression. Your call would have been so good right now.
Yeah, I think that's just the wrong opening on this map, to be honest. You can still go for those creeps after.
Yeah.
Would have, by the way, been able to steal those slippers as well. They were just laying on the ground for like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Shadow Priest now. Engine of War heals up. Still needs some repair, I guess. Is he going Huntress again? Yes. Huntress even before the tech. Blade Master on the other side. Gloves of Haste. Okay. Is he getting slowed or not? Ah. He has to kill this one. So Gloves and Circlet. Okay. Tier 2 tech, of course, super fast. Foggy didn't even start this yet. And has to repair now and loses more resources. Still okay for FoCuS, but could have been way better.
Yeah, I think, especially with the Wisp falling there, that could have been a complete disaster.
Town is under siege.
Blade Master revealing himself. Actually kills the Wisp with 2 hits. A little bit lucky with the damage roll. So much gold for FoCuS. More than 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, he has no barracks. He does have a barracks now, but he skips grunts completely. So going super
Player's
fast
forces
Wyvern,
are
I
under
guess.
attack.
Then why does he have a barracks?
Good question.
He's at 17 supply right now.
Ah,
Double bestiary.
Bestiary.
Okay, here we go. There's the expo now. I like the Sentinel on
Town is
top.
under siege.
Sentinel lasts 3 minutes. That will be enough for the time that the expo takes to complete.
but isn't he hard counted right now? I mean, Wyvern are coming, no tier 2. He must go mass archers, but he has only 1 Engine of War.
He's got Mercs as well, though. He's got the Berserker already. And the Keeper, of course, can attack air. Ooh, Blade Master. I think he's dead.
Tangle!
Again? FoCuS.
That changes a lot.
He's playing the same strat. It's just single hero, mass air.
That fed the Keeper quite a bit. And with this easy creep spot here, he's gonna be level 3. And then we saw exactly what happened to his level 2 Treants in the base.
The ring not the greatest. Unlikely that he's gonna be in the focus fire. Here comes the tech now. And what really helped deal with the Wind Riders also, it seemed like, was the Alchemist. This one is a lot later this time.
Yeah.
So maybe these Wind Riders can get something done. Wouldn't it be good to have just 1 AP for the Wisps? I feel like when I see these super pro Night Elves,
Forces are under
they so rarely go for an AP. Against air, harass.
Yeah, the damage against air is not that great, I think. That's a little splash, it should be fine. He keeps the ring, I really like that. Now for the Blade Master Ras that might be coming soon, and then for the Alchemist.
Ah, right, for the Alchemist is really good, actually. So he sees the Wind Riders coming over. They could be delaying the entangling, but he could just park an archer and a forest troll there and he'll be fine. Blade with a really nice inventory now. And I think it's Treant's time again.
Forces are under
Is it?
attack.
Oh, Entangle level
Yep.
1, Treants level 2. But last time he killed...
Nice. He blocks him in here. Can he still keep him blocked in? He could have blocked away with a peon.
Last time he killed 2 burrows. This won't happen this time. Foggy, FoCuS already going for reinforced defenses. Quite a bit of an expensive upgrade. But yeah, this harass doesn't do anything anymore. And we have 4 Wyvern now. This is a lot more pressure on Foggy than before.
Player's forces are under attack.
Second Berserker should be ready, right? Ah, not yet. That second Berserker is going to help out a lot. But we have 3 archers plus a Berserker. They should win the fight here against the Wind Riders. Especially once the Alchemist comes out, because tier 2 is done. Pretty low on gold, though, is Foggy at the moment. And here we go. Much faster tier 3 this time around from FoCuS.
And there's an AP for Foggy. There's Nature's Blessing, which is so awesome because it gives the Treants more armor as well.
The Treants?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And movement speed as well.
Yep.
I never knew this. Why did you never tell me?
I think it's like common sense. They're trees, and like it's in the tooltip.
Right, because common sense is so is always obeyed in Warcraft 3.
And that's why it's so important, Remo, to keep things logic in the Warcraft world.
So why is the Shadow Strike first hit not doing damage to ethereal form? Tell me this then.
Sorry, you were cut off for a second. I didn't understand your question.
Okay, Expo was not really getting delayed by too much. We have an AP here to protect, as the name suggests.
Town is under siege.
Alright, I want to see this.
Player's force is
Treants.
under attack.
They have 5 armor!
Yep.
And they have...
From
They're
2
not
up.
much faster though, are they?
Oh, but they're a lot tankier with this upgrade.
How much armor do they have before?
0 or 2, I'm not sure. I think 2.
Alright, Chad. Who else never knew this before? Must be a lot of people. Nature's Blessing goes for Treants as well. Holy shit.
Yeah. So, with being that tanky, it can even threaten a reinforced defense burrow. But there's repair, and the treants are expiring. So still not supply stuck, and the bats are coming in. So he's getting quite a bit of siege damage. What's Foggy's plan here? Double engine of wind once again. The base is kind of exposed though, right?
Yeah, not too much there.
Remo, you're the only one not knowing about this.
That's so not true. I saw a lot of confirmations. He's playing this keeper kind of like a warden. Expo in the back, army protecting, keeper harassing.
Alright, he takes out more wisps as well. Oh, I really want to know now. Are treants 0 armor or 2? I think they're 2, but it could be 0. I'm not
They
too
were
sure.
saying 0.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And that would be in line because it's +5 armor for most things.
Yeah, true. Yeah. The trees have 2 and they go up to 7, and treants are 0 and go up to 5. Yep.
APs only get +2, but...
Yeah, Engine of War, yeah. And Tree of Life.
Liquid Fire here, that's the big upgrade. Is it done?
Town is
Not yet.
under siege.
Takes forever, Remo.
A player's
Man, we're learning so much today. Aren't we?
And he killed the Entangled.
Oh, yeah. That's quite big. And Liquid Fire is almost ready, and then he can't repair anymore.
He needs to bring army into his main here. Why is
Well,
he
not really,
bringing the
Huntress.
army?
I don't know.
Really good staff usage by Foggy this game. Liquid Fire bats, boys. We know this feeling from ladder. So much fun. This really has to get changed.
I still wonder what they thought when they buffed the Bat Rider
player's
damage.
forces are under attack.
I mean, they said, didn't they, in one post? Or at least someone told us that they want to have more, you know, viability for the Bat Rider as a fighter. But that was pretty, you know, hopeful thinking.
So here's the effect of Liquid Fire. No chance for the AP, and no chance for the hippos as well. Boom, all gone. At least he gets rid of that Liquid Fire annoyance, but he has 1 more, or 2 more. And that's all it takes, right? I mean, siege damage is nice and all, but really that Liquid Fire effect.
I think Foggy's doing the big mistake here of kind of like moving his group in like group 1, you know? 1 right click. You're supposed to have a couple of units in each base. They don't die too quickly.
Gets defense upgrade here. And the Entangled Gold Mine is ready again. And the defense upgrade. Will the first one change a lot? As you said, you need 2 for Bat Riders.
Yep. But you also need a big mass, I feel, because if it's just a couple of hippos and they survive like a Bat Rider hit, then just 1 or 2 attacks from Wind Rider will finish them off. I really didn't see this fast tech mass air harass working out by Foggy, but it's working out pretty well so far.
Yep.
He's gonna feed this Blade Master so hard.
A player's forces are
Yeah, the Night Elf won't get any experience for the detonated Bat Riders. So the only one getting experience here is the Blade Master on solo experience on tier 3.
Oh, that preemptive Ancient of War at the natural of the Orc, so smart.
True that.
Why no Alchemist though?
Yeah, right. Alchemist was kind of semi-carry at the last game.
Oh, the Tree of Ages is in trouble. It may very well be falling, but most of the bats are gone, so most of the damage is gone. But again, that was 5 kills, I think, for the Blade. It's almost level 5 now.
Yep. And he has to reproduce a lot of hippogriffs that don't help him against this at all. Here comes the peon for the expansion, but Engine of War is already there and ready.
Yeah, that was so smart. Really good play. How much gold is a Bat Rider, by the way?
A player's forces are under attack.
I want to say 160, but I think it's cheaper.
A town is under siege.
Should be somewhere around there, though. Hippos are 160?
I think, yeah, it must be cheaper.
Taking out the Ancient of War here, and towers coming up. And of course, once they're up, you can just immediately go for the Tiny Great Hall. And that's going to be really hard to crack this. Dude, FoCuS is playing this so well. Yeah. It is very frustrating to play against, and perhaps not the most beautiful Warcraft we've ever seen. But he's doing it super well.
Apparently 160 was right. Man, I know everything today. For once. Yeah, the Treants don't really do too much, huh, against these Wyvern.
I also wonder, is like Hippos really the best answer against this?
I thought so too.
Couldn't you just... How many hunts does he have? Only one. Okay.
Yeah.
If he had more, of course, against Wind Riders, they're horrible. But they do have Sentinel, which can be really good against above the trees. Here's the Alchemist, finally.
Yeah.
We've been asking for it for a long time.
But also the Tiny Great Hall. So how does he want to get rid of this expansion? FoCuS has a lot of tools to break his base. Or, you know, get rid of the Lumber Wisps, whatever. With Liquid Fire, so easy to shut these engines up. And Foggy, what does he have? Like piercing damage, anti-air, and that's it.
We have 6 Hippos versus... How many bats do we have? Quite a few. More Hippos are coming out, though. Alright, Blade Master revealing himself here. Trying to start off the fight with a couple of nice kills. And the towers are starting to fall here. The first one is certainly going to go down. Second one, most likely as well. He's trying to go for the attack into the main, but there's 3 APs here in position already to defend. Really good heads-up play by Foggy once again.
Oh, this tower, can he kill it? Looks like it, so only 1 remaining. Blade Master level 5 in a bit. Oh, and Tangle, so big. Acid Bomb ticking down as well. But not enough to kill him. Oh, can he reach?
Oh, he just got the mana.
That was a split second. Now all the Bat Riders are gone. He's chasing these Wyvern. Looks like he was a little overwhelmed here. And more Treants, more harassed. He's taking out a lot of peons here. While still attacking the air. Oh, Foggy, this was so good.
He has broken this position now, it seems.
This is so good.
Oh, man. I think FoCuS was just a little bit too impatient. Don't go for the Tiny Great Hall right away. Set up more towers behind those towers. If you have 4 or 5, then the Tiny, and then why don't you just defend it? He's level 6 now. It's time for Blade Storm, perhaps.
Does it really need that? I think he wants to save the mana. Oh, here's the Entangle. He has to save the mana for something, but maybe he has to go for it due to the magic immunity, but he has an invul.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he needs to heal. He has a 1... Heals a running. GG! Foggy eliminates FoCuS 2-0. Holding on against this mass Bat Rider stuff and Wyvern. Finding the solutions. His macro play was so good.
But seriously, if he, after the first 2 towers come up, if he makes 2 more towers, and then just pops down the expo and camps there, couldn't that have worked?
I mean,
A couple of Treants aren't going to kill this expansion against 4 towers and like, what was it, 4 Wind Riders in the air?
yeah, if you
Late
sit on that
Master-
position, I think so. But then you give Foggy so much time. But for what is another question, right?
Yeah, but Foggy, he was getting harassed so much before. He never got up to 70 supply. He was
Yeah.
attacking there with like 55.
Huh. Interesting idea. Same as your Mass Aggression Blade Master. I like your thinking, for once. I don't really know how that works out, to be honest. If that's better, if Foggy... I mean, he kind of overwhelmed him already with the expansion. If you give him more time, but then there are more towers... But he's coming anyway, right? If there's an expansion or not.
Yeah, 2 more towers would only have been, if you used those 2 peons, 1 more minute. And what was he doing with his army instead of defending his expansion? He was trying to go for the kill in the main,
Yeah.
but that didn't work. So he was wasting a whole lot of time with his
Yeah,
army.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, let's see. Okay. Good. That was the third match of the day. Leaves us with one more. It's gonna be 2 Koreans. Lucifer versus Lawlight. A match that is really, really, really promising. The second best undead in the world against maybe the best Night Elf in the world, or maybe second best. Kind of hard to argue. But yeah, we've seen 2 Night Elf wins, we've seen 1 Orc win, and 1 more round here today. Who's gonna be Foggy's opponent? Either Lawlight or Lucifer. And I hope you stay tuned, because we go into a small break, and then we're back here at Back to Warcraft with Shenkui Cup Day 1.